Hey, friends. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody. Hi, Sam, Margie, Lisa, Dean, Ginger, Shellrock. Hey, everybody. Please don't mind me. I'm kind of a mess today. I just kind of threw this outfit on real quick. I'm all about comfort today, you guys, and I am a total mess. So don't mind me. It's not about what I look like, right? Hey, guys. Okay. I got the numbers too, just in case. Um, Sam, you're amazing. Okay, Margie, Lisa, Sam, your stuff went out yesterday. Okay. So your packages are on their way. I'm so happy to say that. I can't wait for you guys to get all your crystal babies. I'm super excited for you guys. And of course, there's little extras in there for everybody. Yay. Hi, Anita. Hi, Buckeye. Hi, Tammy. Oh my goodness, you guys are all showing up. You guys put in if you're interested in a reading today, please put your number between 1 and 100 into the chat. My amazing moderator Sam will record your number for you, and then I ask for the universe to connect me to whoever needs to receive a message by using a random number generator. So Anita, thank you, 6, and Buckeye is 77. How is everybody today on this fine Saturday? And Anita, I love your name, Anita. I used to have a friend in elementary school named Anita, and you are number 6. All right. Hi, Ginger. Hey, everybody. So happy to see everyone today. I have been missing in action all week again, taking care of Mom. So, that's priority when we gotta vet a new caregiver, I think. Maybe not. Everybody gets sick. So we try to give everyone grace when they need it. But okay, guys, I brought in this is what I was spirit led to bring in today. Thank you, Lisa. This one, isn't that cute? I gotta show you some of the stuff I've been making. But I want to show you real quickly. So this is what I was spirit led to bring in today. So I feel like that we're going to be receiving some healing messages. I got the shamanic oracle, very healing messages. It kind of runs off of symbology more than anything. And then I've got, as a companion for that oracle, I have the Wild Reflections Tarot. Beautiful, beautiful deck I don't use very often. And then as a walking message, we've got our little starseed messages. But before we go into the cards, you guys, I brought in a crystal association for the energy today. And it was very much inspired, and I'm going to show you how. Okay. Fancy Jasper. That's going to be the crystal of the day, Fancy Jasper. My daughter got me this adorable little Fancy Jasper kitty cat, because I don't know if you guys know. If you know me, you know. One of my familiars is a cat. His name is Bruce. He is just about to turn 1, and he's a royal pain because he still acts like he's a baby kitten, but he's huge, and he's kind of destructive, and I'm new at being a cat mom. I inherited this kitty cat from my son. My son transitioned, and it's been a challenge. So my daughter, knowing this, she caught me, is this my reading, ma'am? No, Anita, this is not your reading, sweetheart. I haven't started any readings yet. You'll know that because I have a whole thing I do. I have to pray and call in the guides and all of that, okay? So just show me a little patience, Miss Anita. But I have to wait for the energies to come about. So I kind of talk a bit. I show crystal associations. I just talk a bit until I feel like it's time for me to start pulling numbers. Okay. So I appreciate your patience. Yes, Dean, the kitty cats. So my daughter got me this as a little piece to work with. Fancy Jasper is all about mood stabilization. So isn't that cute? So I thought I would bring that forward into today's readings. So here we go. This is Fancy Jasper, a little kitty cat. Of course, that piece is not going to be for sale, but the rest that I'm about to show you are for sale in my shop. I'm going to give you some examples of Fancy Jasper. This piece has some mica in it. See this sparkle? There's a Fancy Jasper. Here is a Fancy Jasper palm stone. It's a pretty good size palm stone. It's got a lot of quartz in it. I love that about this piece. Here's the back. We've got a couple of, now I use these to put incense cones on. I also use them in my art. Like if I'm going to be painting, I'll put little dollops of paint on these. But these are Fancy Jasper. And I've got one fancy jasper crystal cage necklace left and one fancy jasper bracelet. And this is, so the size of this bracelet, I had somebody tell me I should be putting them on to kind of give a reference for the size. So if you have a wrist about the size of mine, it fits perfect. Thank you, Sam. That's my Etsy link. All of this stuff can be found in the Etsy shop. And then I've got a ton of little fancy jasper tumbles. Those are 50 cents each in my shop, which I found out. Oh, by the way, Jean, I got you something. I found you your pink calcite, Dean. I found it for you. Look, I know it's a tiny piece. It's hard to find. It's really sourced out, so I understand why you're looking for it. It's kind of a rarity nowadays, but I got you your chunk of pink calcite, and it has a quartz striation through it, which is powerful. So there you go, my friend. The next time I send out, a package to you guys, you get your piece. You are so welcome. I love being able to match people to their needs when it comes to the crystal medicine. It's literally my whole life purpose, So if any of you guys are looking for special pieces for whatever reason, and I'm not even going to ask, you just tell me and I'll find them for you. Okay. This is for you, Dean. I even put it in a gold bag because I know how people with affinity for Egyptian, we all love gold, right? Anyways, it's waiting for you, my friend. Okay, one more thing. I'm not exactly sure why. When I was going around picking all these pieces to show you guys, I felt drawn to this piece. Maybe somebody needs it. It's not the crystal of the day, and I'm not even going to talk about it. But for whatever reason, I'm supposed to show it, and it is a flower agate egg crystal cage. So somebody might need some emotional stability. The flower agate is happiness, is cheering someone up. Maybe someone's mother needs a flower agate egg. It's actually a very, very pretty little egg. So I'm supposed to show that. Okay, it's in the shop. So if someone watches this or someone replays this and they feel they need that, it's in the shop. I just had one more, you guys. Well, look, I've got, I always, whenever somebody orders from my shop, I always send out extras like little freebies and gifts and stuff to show my appreciation. And one of the things I send out are these little cards with these crystal hearts, and there happen to be a couple of fancy jasper ones in there. So I grabbed that. But look at this one I found in the process. Look at this, Dean. I don't know why, but I feel like this will impress Dean. It's got red jasper, black obsidian, and fancy jasper. Look at that. What? Isn't that not crazy? Cool little tiny piece. All right, let me put those guys away. So fancy jasper, actually, I'll leave a piece out while we have our readings today. Fancy jasper is the crystal of the day. The crystal of the day. Hi, Rachel. If you are here you're still going to get your garden stone. Okay, Ginger. Rachel, if you're here for a free reading and you feel like you need to receive any kind of message, or even if you just don't know and you just want to make sure, pop in a number into the chat between 1 and 100. So when I read, I use a random number generator I rely on spirit universe to make those connections for me, and then I will read for that person, whatever they bring me through. So yeah, if you are seeking a reading, if you're just here to watch and hang out with all these awesome people, because we are the most awesome people here, then you don't have to put a number in. You are welcome, so welcome to just sit and hang. All right, I'm going to show you guys a couple more things. These are going to be new in the shop. I'm doing some more energy generators. So like this guy's got Green Adventure. This is a money generator. So like a good luck token if you want to take it with you and stick it in your pocket. So like you guys, I'm so sorry. I figured out how to reconnect though and not have to go out and start a new chat. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I froze. Maybe somebody's supposed to pay attention to this. Anyways, you can't really see it in the camera, but there is a design that is embedded into the resin here. It's the flower of life. I don't know if you guys can see that inside of the thing, but you can feel it texturally. You can feel it. Which piece, Jean? It cracks me up. You want to eat it? You want this one to become part of your DNA, right? Is it this one? Or are you talking about this one? Oh, that cracks me up. That is hilarious. Anyway, thank you for that giggle. So doing energy generators again, you guys, this one is also good luck. It's got the tree of life though. So this is good luck in relationships with the heart shape. It's got green aventurine and jade crystal powder in it. So I'm going to be putting these in the shop. They're not quite in there yet. These are some organite. They're cute because they're turtles, but they've got crystals in them. So you can use them as palm stones, or put them in your office, on your desk, in your car. I'm making some cuter-ish little energy things. One more. Okay, one more. This is a custom order, you guys, and I thought it was really cool. And so I had to share this. I'm not going to say who I made this for, but this was an amazing idea. Now, if you guys have these kind of ideas rolling around in your head, please share. Okay, so I have a friend. She's a friend to all of you guys too, who came up with the coolest idea in meditation when it comes, at the end of the day, when it comes to severing ties, the energy cores that you could have picked up throughout the day, right? Any kind of negative, any kind of energy cores that do not belong to you, you should be sending back by at the end of the day. And you should be calling back all of your own power and cutting any kind of energetic cords, right? I say this all the time. Hi, Taurus. So happy to see you. Okay. She says, I am someone who needs something more tangible. I'm not real great with the visualization. So I need something more tangible. She's like, yeah, the crystals work great, but I would like something to work in conjunction with them. She goes, I need a real knife. I need a real knife to cut these ties. She's like, can you do something? Can you make me something like that? I sure can. Look at these cool little daggers I found. I put crystals on them. I put symbols on them. And she literally, I'm going to send these off next orders that go out. But look at, so she wanted a blue calcite with clear quartz. So there you go. A little bit of blue calcite up there. There she can actually use these in her meditation to sever the cords in a more tangible. I just think that's amazing. And then she wanted one to help with severing anything that tries to connect in the morning attached to her in her sleep with the amethyst. Is that not the coolest idea, you guys? What? If you guys think up of ideas like that, I asked too. I said, can I have permission to make more and sell them in my shop? She's like, heck yes. So I'm going to give her credit when I put them in the shop for my inspiration. But oh my gosh, I don't know if I have credit to say it. Tell her that I don't know if these aren't a gift for somebody. So I don't want to ruin anything, but cool, right? Yeah. Super cool. Okay. I'm starting to feel it, you guys. Let's call in the guides and protectors, angels, ancestors of the love and light only. I'm asking for a collective connection to the source God energy, and I'm asking for angelic protection to be placed around that connection so that all of us here remain divinely safe and protected within the God source energy. So be it, and so it is. And I'm just calling in the guides for everyone here. If anybody needs to receive any kind of message or spiritual guidance today, please allow me to facilitate that, create the alignment that needs to take place for that to happen. And here we go. Does everybody have their numbers in? I know, right? Shell Rock, such an amazing idea. I love it. Does everybody have their numbers in? I think everybody has their numbers in. Okay. Oh, you know what, you guys? I just remembered something. This is important too. Spirit's been pushing this on me. Right now, and because the planet's receiving a lot of solar flares from the sun, like a lot of solar flares are constantly coming and hitting our planet. Let's see. Okay, Taurus is 55. Let me write that down real quick. Okay. We need to be counteracting some of that energy with some earth medicine, earth stuff. So when I kind of ask what that looks like, I'm getting kind of led towards what's available to me in my area right now. And I want to share that with you guys in case it's not available to you guys and if you guys want it. So I have been guided to go out and collect amber from the trees, specifically the cedar trees right now. So I have been going to 2 different places in my area where I've been collecting up amber resin. That's what it looks like. I don't want to pour it out, but this is amber resin. So it's hard, crystallized. You have to dig it out of the ground around the cedar trees. Anyways, what you do with this is you collect the pieces, you cook it down, remove anything, the impurities, and actually add an air carrier oil, which I use grapeseed oil, and you can make a resin that you can wear, kind of like essential oils, but it's more of a solid form. So but anyways, I'm in the process of making a bunch of this. If you guys either want the recipe so you can make it, but I feel like we should be wearing this or implementing it into our makeup, our body, our soap, our shampoo, maybe burn it in an incense bowl in your house. For whatever reason, the amber resin, I looked it up too because I was super curious about it. Let me read it to you real quickly. I feel this is important. Okay, amber, the healing properties of the fossilized tree resin. It holds spiritual significance across various cultures and traditions, often linked to its vibrant golden hues and ancient origins. It does have origins that stem all the way back to the Egyptian days. The sun and fire energy. It's got a connection to the sun. Amber's warm golden color often links it to the sun, representing a light, warmth, life force. The spiritual illumination is also represented in the color. It can be seen as a symbol of enlightenment, helping to dispel darkness and negativity. So I feel like there's a lot of darkness and negativity kind of right now. We're going through a huge spiritual warfare right now. The planet is. Some of us are fully aware. Some of us are partly aware. Some of us are just waking up to it. This feels like a protective medicine from the planet. Okay. It's really, really good for cleansing and purification, for cleansing and transmutation. This is turning the negative energy from a negative energy to a positive energy, rather than just repelling it away or sending it back, because then it still exists, right? It's still roaming around out there, right? So transmuting it is a better idea than trying to just repel right now. It also promotes emotional and spiritual healing. It is considered very protective. It shields against negative energies. It shields against psychic attacks, and it shields against people ill wishing things on you, people wishing bad things towards you. And the connection to the earth and ancestral wisdom is the ancient earth energy. As a fossilized tree resin, amber embodies the energy of the earth and ancient forests. Wisdom and past lives stemming back to ancient Egyptian. It's used to connect with ancient wisdom, access past life information, and understand ancestral patterns. Aligns with the sacral chakra. Golden tones are often associated with the sacral chakra, which governs creativity, passion, and joy. Also, the solar plexus. It resonates with solar plexus chakra, promoting self-confidence, willpower, and personal power. Luck, prosperity, manifestation, attracts good fortune, manifests your intentions. So I feel like we should be using amber as we're working with our intentions, like intentions going into meditation, intentions going into the day. I've been doing that myself. I always practice what I preach, you guys. To the very, very best of my ability. So there you go. So important right now, Spirit wanted me to point out the need for more use of the amber resins. This is really going to be beneficial right now for the awakening ones. Okay. And if you guys can't access any where you're at and you would like some, let me know. I'll get you some. I'll send you some. It's free to me. I just got to go get it. So I'm not going to profit off something that's free to me. So I might ask you to pay for shipping, but I'll give it to you. All right, there you go. Now we can do our readings. Okay, let me get my number generator going. I had the weirdest thing happen right before this. I heard a loud noise coming from this room. I was in the next room. I heard a really loud noise coming from this room. My dog jumped and ran across the house. I came in here to see what it was, thinking one of my crystals fell or something, and I couldn't find anything. So weird. Nothing fell, nothing knocked over. I couldn't find anything. So weird. Hi, Garnet. So happy to see you. Jade, hello. I sent a tarot reader, Nancy Crone, some memory. You did? I love that, Garnet. That was wonderful of you. Thank you for doing that. Amber is very yes, Garnet, pick a number. I'm gonna If you want a reading, you don't have to. If you don't want a reading, don't worry about it. If you just want to hang out, you are so welcome to be here. Yeah, I don't know. Spirit keeps telling me, Garnet, that Amber is important right now. So just let me know if you want to pick a number real quick, and then I'm going to do a number. I'm so happy you're here, all of you. You heard a noise too? I have one ankle bracelet, Tammy. I will be making more. If that's your interest and you want a specific crystal, I can make you a custom. 31 for Garnet. What stone are you looking for, Tammy? I can make you one. And if you like charms on your ankle bracelets, a lot of people like little charms. I've got hundreds. I've got chakra charms, Celtic charms, butterfly charms, anything you can think of. Okay. Are we ready, guys? I'm going to go ahead and do it. Here we go. Guides, put me where I need to be. This is the first time I've ever gotten this number. First time. But I guess there's a first time for everything, right? We got number 1. Number 1. First time we've got number 1. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you. My hair's a total mess today. Anything you feel I need. Okay, Tammy, I'll have to meditate on that for you, sweetheart. Okay, number 1. Who's the closest? I think we are Dean. No, Anita. See, Anita, it was important that you came here today, Anita, because not only are you going to get your reading, you're going to get the first reading. I hope you're still here. Are you still here? I haven't seen you comment in a minute. Are you still here, Anita? Yeah, she was meant to have a reading. She's the only one who specifically has asked for one. I hope she stayed. I'm gonna read for her anyways, even if she left, because I feel like I need to. So hopefully she'll come back. Anita, are you still here, sweetie? Yeah, because I think, Anita, I think you're experiencing an awakening, honey. And I think that's what it is that's stirring up some of this fear and anxiety that you're dealing with. I think it's your time now. So you're experiencing things kind of maybe in your sleep state, maybe some dreams. I feel like you might be experiencing some night terror type stuff. You're working through some shadow work type stuff in your or childhood trauma or some past traumas in your sleep state. And so some activations are taking place for you right now, Anita. And so if you feel like you're hearing things that are scary to you, or you just know something, or you experience something, and then a couple days later it comes true. Hi, Leela. If you feel like that is happening, it's very legitimate. This is part of an awakening process that you are now stepping into. You've had some activations take place very, very, very recently, and it may stir up a little bit of fear for you. Like, what's happening to me? Is this real? Like, am I okay? That's coming through the energy. Confusion, lots of confusion. Not really kind of knowing what to think. Not really knowing who to talk to about it. Just because I have a feeling of being like, kind of feeling like you're alone in a crowd. What does Miss Anita need to know during this moment in her the arrow? Okay, so you are headed in a certain direction. Okay, this is card number 3. This is your spirit guides. Okay, you're hearing your spirit guides, sweetheart. Okay, so hopefully you come back here and see this, because what you're hearing, the voices, the things you're experiencing, that's maybe causing you some anxiety and confusion. This is your spirit guides. They are trying to steer you. Hi, sacred oracles. They're trying to steer you in the direction that you had originally planned for yourself. You had a pre-birth contract. You had a direction you wanted to go to very specifically within this lifetime. I feel like this is the end of multiple lifetimes for you, where you had a specific endeavor that took more than one lifetime. And so you're very focused. Your spirit was very focused during this lifetime to wake up or to become aware of certain things at certain times. you're just going to wake up. You're just going to wake up, like whether you're ready for it or not. You plan that in your own contract that you're not even going to allow yourself to fight it. Like it's just going to happen. So you might feel like you're kind of going crazy. You might feel like you're experiencing some weirdness, mental illness. People might tell you that. Don't believe that. Okay. Don't believe that. No, you're just waking up. And it's goes against a lot of things that you were taught to believe in, but you're being told to really just stick to your guns, stay in that direction. Don't try to veer off. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Thank you, spirit guides. Okay, what more can I share with her regarding her pathway? You're definitely full on trudging forward. That you're hearing from your guides, your spirit team, your angels. They're just telling you, okay, this is when you wanted to wake up. This is when you wanted to be able to do this. Yeah, the chariot, your movement. There's movement taking place. There's movement. So you're well on your way, Anita, to your awakening. You need to learn meditation. That's where you're going to learn that you're going to find your strongest connection to your guides. This is where you're going to get your clarifications from, your downloads, receive your activations. This is where you're going to get your deprogramming, okay? Because it feels like you've been kind of programmed into some belief systems. It doesn't feel like it. You have been, okay? So you got to get deprogrammed. That will remove that anxiety and stress that you're feeling connected to what the heck's going on with me. That's all coming through the energy. I would work with green stones right now. You have a blockage in your heart chakra, some guilt over something, and I feel like this is connected to that programming. Okay. That gives you some to go on. I could talk for probably hours for you. I would probably end up repeating myself in a lot of ways, so I'm not even going to go there. Anita, you're waking up. You planned this. You're waking up whether you like it or not. I hate having to say it that way, but that's the way it is. You're not going crazy. You need to meditate. You should be journaling your sleep, your dreams too. Everyone should be doing that. Okay, I'm going to give you a while. I know you're not here. I'm hoping you come back for this message, Anita. I feel like you really, really needed it today. You came here for a reason. You were picked first for a reason. This is an important message for you. Boy, I hope she comes back. People just nowadays, the younger generation, the younger people, they just don't have patience. If they want instant gratification, right? Oh. What did I say, Miss Anita? Meditation. Thank you, spirit guides. This is where you're going to find your answers. This is where you're going to find your peace. This is where you're going to find your reconnection and your deprogramming. Okay? All right. I hope that helps her, you guys. She bounced, but that's okay. I have a feeling she'll come back and get that message. Let's all wish that for her, okay? Can we just collectively wish or put it out into the universe right here and now that Anita will return and receive? Okay, let's go on. Really good message for Anita. She really needed that. It was very clear. Okay, now we've got number 3. So we're doing the single digits today, you guys. Number 3 will be, that'll be Dean. That's Dean. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate you. Leela, did you put a number in the chat? If you would like a reading, Leela, I need you to put in a number in the chat between 1 and 100. I use a random number generator. Oops. I use a random number generator that actually okay, 3 is your number. Well, honey, Leela is 3. Fantastic. Thank you for that clarification. Let me write that down though, because I like to have that for reference. I keep track of your guys' numbers. A lot of times you guys pick the same numbers over and over again, but the numbers that you choose for yourself are very significant. You guys might feel like you're just choosing a random number, but it is very significant. Okay, Miss Leela, love your name. Your name is very close to Lilo, which my favorite is Lilo and Stitch. Okay. Leela says, please, and ex-friend is sending me crazy vibes. I want to block that. Okay. All right. If you want to block that, you've got to quit communicating with this individual completely. Okay, because I feel like that this person feels like they still have a foot in the door. And there's still like a possibility of a reconciliation of some kind, or just they feel like they still have a foot in the door. There's got to be a complete cutoff. Okay, so and also too, I feel like you might have belongings in your house or something in your house that maybe this person gave to you that has an energetic connection. This person is like siphoning your energy through this material object. Okay. I don't feel like that's the message you need to receive today. Boundaries, complete cutoff, go no contact. Remove any and all energetic connections, ties, or objects that could facilitate that. Set the intention that you do not want to receive any energetic connection with this individual. Also set the intention that you want to block any kind of energetic probing that this individual may be doing for you, whether they're conscious of it or not. You ultimately are a sovereign individual who has the ability to place boundaries around you. And if you do it with conviction and belief, it will happen. Energetically, those boundaries will be placed around you. And that individual will either suddenly not want to mess with you anymore. Something will happen that will keep that from happening. We are sovereign individuals. We can demand authority over our lives, our relationships, our homes, everything. Okay. But I don't feel like that's necessarily the message I need to share with you today. So let me see what's in the cards for you. I hope that helps though at some point. Okay. Lotus. This is an awakening as well. We got, oh, you got two. Detoxification. Okay, very good. That is very much in line with, okay, so along with your message, it says the sweat lodge. Okay, so for me, what the sweat lodge means is two different things. One, detoxification, and two, higher knowing. Okay, the Native Americans, which I'm very connected with the Native American, my son, who is actually my partner, but he's in spirit. My son is Native American. I have Native American in me as well. So the sweat lodge, we go into the sweat lodge to sweat out the toxins. And in the process of doing that, we receive higher knowledge from our ancestors. It's a very spiritual thing to go into the sweat lodge. This is telling me that there's some cleaning that needs to take place, my friend. Big time cleaning that needs to take place in your energy, in your space that you live in your relationship, in your circle of companions. You need to clean. You need to do a big time cleaning. And when I say that, I mean, I feel like maybe you do this and then you let people creep back in. Okay. Do not do that. You're not severing energetic ties because they're connected to you still. They're coming back and you're letting them seep back in. Beauty way is a lotus. This is an awakening. This is a rebirth. So when I energetically, what I read off the beauty way, okay, you have a major blockage in your throat chakra. You, someone who shuts you down, someone who doesn't let you speak your opinion, your knowledge, your 2 cents, like someone who shuts you down. I'm feeling there's someone in your life who shuts you down. And this is creating a blockage in your throat chakra. Like you have a hard time speaking up for yourself, or you're afraid of what the response is going to be, or the retaliation or something like that. So that's coming through for you as well. But there's a rebirth that needs to happen, kind of like an overall, like a cleansing, a rebirth that needs to take place in your kind of life, honey. You've collected you're very accepting and very open-minded and very accepting and very willing to overlook people's negative aspects. You're like one of those people that like really looks on the bright side. And so you, maybe to a fault. Okay. So maybe you're overlooking things because you always want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, or you always want to look at the bright side or find the silver lining. And you want to like make that the focal point rather than anything negative that could be attached. That's a good thing. That's a really, 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 really good thing. Okay. But what happens when we get in that kind of a flow is that we overly overlook the negative things. Does that make sense? So then we're not taking into effect some important stuff that maybe not be real obvious, but it is there. Definitely there needs to be like a total detoxification in your life. Friendship circles is a big one. Yeah, stop letting people take you. People realize you have a sweet, giving, kind, and generous nature. Because of this, they take advantage. And for whatever reason, I feel like you find your self-validation in everything you do for others. So like you feel good about yourself and when you help others. Believe me, I get that. That's me too. But don't let it define who you are. Okay. Don't let it define, don't let it be everything you are. I'm the one that helps everybody. Okay. Because that is an easy thing to take over and then it becomes to your detriment. Then everyone that walks into your life becomes an energetic vampire. Okay. And I've experienced all that. Let me tell you something, my friend. I had to do this last year. I had to do a total revamp on my friend circle. I went from having, and mind you, my husband's a musician, so I knew a lot of people, and I was connected to these groups of people that were hundreds and hundreds of people. And this is a network. The music industry goes far. Okay. And there's a lot of people connected, and you meet people and they all circle back around, and you see people at gigs and venues, and it's a big community, but it's not a great one. And I started to see this, and a lot of the people in my life, I started to realize how toxic they actually were. And I was loving on them for being my friends for so many years, but I was overlooking a lot of their negative behaviors, and it was really definitely starting to affect me. I was going under one psychic attack after another by their demons because I was calling them out. I just literally had to walk away from most of my friends last year. So I get the way that feels and how overwhelming and sad that can be. So I want you to prepare yourself for that, because when you do a revamping and you do a detoxification of your people in your life, this means you're going to be cutting ties from individuals. And this means you have to adjust to that too as well. And a lot of people don't leave easy either. Okay. And some people, if they don't like it when you walk away from them, they take it personal, even though it is personal and you may not make it personal. Sometimes you just can't quietly walk away, and people will get mad at you and want to like retaliate that you walked away. I had all that happen. So just prepare yourself for all of that. Keep coming back to this group, because that's what helped me get through it. Keep coming back to this group, because everybody here is high vibrational, unconditionally loving. We're just here to heal each other and grow and learn about who and what we are as spiritual beings having a human experience. I'll tell you what, every time I come here and connect to everyone's energy, no matter what kind of a mood I'm in, even if it's for days ahead of time, I came here in basically today in a good mood, but there's been times when I've come in a really low mood, and you guys, I leave in a high vibe every time, just connecting to everybody's high vibration in a collective way. It's a very healing space. So you're welcome to come here anytime. But I do feel like you need to do like a cleansing of your friend circle, your personal space, the environment you're living in. It doesn't feel real great. You've got physical items that have some bad negative connections or negative energy attached to it. And I feel like these are things that were given to you. Not necessarily given to you for the purpose of being negative. It's just that the energy that they're connected to is not serving your highest good. So then therefore it becomes negative for you. Not that they're like giving you something so they can, hurt you with it intentionally. That's just how it happens, if that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna give you a starseed message to walk with. Let me catch up here. Oh my gosh, this chat. Taurus girl says I had to walk away from a bunch of my friends too in the past. Yeah. So it hurts, but it helps, if that makes sense. It hurts, but it heals, if that makes sense. I had to tell myself that every day. It hurts, but it heals. And there's still individuals that I will see on Facebook or see in public. I mean, I still live in the same community. I ran into one the other day, and it was the most awkward thing ever. This is an individual I've known for 10 plus years. She was at my son's celebration of life. But it was the most awkward. I was telling my bestie, I saw her at Walmart. And actually, I didn't see her. My niece did. I was there at Walmart with my niece. And my niece said, Aunt, isn't that so-and-so. I'm not going to say her name. And I'm like, I don't think so. Because if it was, she would have come up and talked to me. And she's like, I think it was. And she went and looked. She's like, it was. And I said, nah. So I walked up to her and I'm like, you're really going to walk past me and not even say hi? It was weird. Her energy was so weird. She's like, oh, I didn't see you and all this stuff. But, she didn't believe what was coming out of her own mouth. It was so awkward. I could not get away from her fast enough. So weird. It's weird. Okay, here's your card, sweetheart. Intuition. Thank you, spirit guides. That is the only thing I failed to say to you, and I should have said. Absolutely. Live through your intuition. You should be listening to your intuition when it comes to every person, place, and thing that you connect to in your life. Absolutely. The words on the bottom of the card, trust your intuition. It's been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Our intuition is our guides, our higher self. It's God. It's the angels. It's our ancestors. That's how they speak to us. And that's how they show us that, there's a rotten apple in the basket and you're at risk of getting contaminated, so to speak. So I hope that helps you, Miss Leela. Absolutely listen to your intuition. I would like for you to set the intentions, speak with your spirit guides and set the intentions of clearing out anything that's no longer serving your highest good, and then ask for your spirit guides to help you do that. And then listen and be willing and open and receptive to receive that guidance. All right. I hope that helps, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. I appreciate you. I was going to tell you, Lisa, I don't know if you noticed or not, you can't get mad at me because my husband's name is Dean too. But look, I have the name Dean on my heart. It's right here on my heart. I don't know if you noticed it. I guess it's covered up, huh? All right, Leela. I'm so glad you came. I feel that you received that well. So that makes me happy. Okay, let's do another reading. You're kidding me. Okay, I'm going to reset this because I just picked 3 2 times in a row again. So let me reset this. Just to make sure. Between 100. Done. Okay, again. There we go. That's much better. We got 64. 64. I see a 66, Miss Margie. It's Miss Margie. We have numbers that you not got. You do? Okay. Am I wrong? Is it not Miss Margie? It is Miss Margie. Thank you, Rachel. That's a very sweet compliment. Thank you very much. Miss Margie, I just sent out you a package, Miss Margie, yesterday. And you guys, can I tell you, I'm so appreciative of all the support you guys are showing my little small business. Can I just say thank you? Just stop right now and say thank you for that. I really, truly appreciate all of you so much. What did you say there? Oh, hi, Betsy. Hi, Joni. So happy to see you. Kimberly's 4. Let me write that down. And you said Sacred is 2. I love that name. Rachel says, why am I teary-eyed all of a sudden? Aw. It's a energetic release, honey. Okay, so there's some kind of a release. Your body, your spirit's needing to release something, sweetheart. You wanted to buy a stone, but the shipping to Mexico was many times more. I know it's so expensive to ship out of the country. I sent 2 packages to the UK, 1 package to Canada, and 1 package to England, and then 1 within the United States. And so I get you. It's hard. It's expensive. I completely understand, honey. I don't expect anybody to purchase anything out of my shop, especially if you're out of the state, or out of the country. It is ridiculously expensive right now. So I get it. I feel like, Rachel, you have something pent up, honey, like so an emotional release that needs to take place. I'm feeling it. It feels like a welling up. Maybe you're somebody that holds a lot in. And it's just time. You're in it. Oh, okay. I got it. You're in an energetic space right now within this group of individuals. Okay. You're in an energetic alignment right now to release some stuff that you've been holding in. You think you're being strong by holding it in, and you think you're handling it by holding it in. And it's like you think that to cry or to let it out would be show weakness or like be giving in to something. But really, it's just a release that needs to take place. It's just a quick little one, too. It's not a big one. So, yeah, whenever you get that feeling like you need to just cry, even if it's just one tear, that is an energetic release that the physical body needs more than anything else. It is an energetic, um, it's like an energy that's bouncing around in your body that needs to come out. I don't know how else to explain it. It's more a physical thing than a spiritual thing to cry, the feeling to cry. When we are so emotionally overloaded that our body has a reaction, what is it? It's to cry. So that's what it is, Rachel. It's something you need to. So yeah, go ahead, cry. We love the tears here. We all do it. I cry all the time on camera, and I never apologize for it. Okay, Miss Margie. Miss Margie. I'm hearing birds. I'm hearing lots of birds. It sounds like the area that I go into in the woods to walk with my dog. Nature. I'm getting seeing trees, different forms of nature too. Like now I'm seeing the beach. I think Margie. Hi, Wild Wolf. Nice to see you. Margie, I'm thinking that your guides are telling you need to connect with nature. There's a connection that needs to take place with nature for you. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like a beautiful sunset. A beautiful sunset. Okay, let me pull from the cards for you. I'm seeing a beach. I'm seeing a sunset on a beach. Trees. I'm hearing birds. It's nature. It's very nature is what it's making me feel. Okay. Asking Margie's guides to please allow me to facilitate a message for her highest good. Definitely some self-care needs to take place. Some self-care. Maybe something about Mother's Day too. I'm seeing Mother's Day cards. Do you have Mother's Day plans or something about Mother's Day coming in? The Holy Mountain. I've never pulled this card. It's card number 25. 5, which equals up to a 7 in numerology. 7 is planting seeds. 7 is options. Let me read in the book and get a gist of the message here. I turned right to it. That's crazy. Do I have my glasses? I don't have my glasses, but it'll be okay this time because these are big words. Okay. All of your children are in the States. Are you feeling disconnected? Are you feeling disconnected, Margie, with them for Mother's Day? Is there some kind of a Mother's Day plan? I hope I'm not ruining something. Something to do with Mother's Day. Maybe you need to spend Mother's Day pampering yourself. Let me read what the message says with the Holy Mountain, okay? The essence of this card: Native peoples around the earth recognize mountains as a place of great power where one encounters spirit or where the gods or goddesses reside. Honey, spirit is pushing you towards nature. Spirit is pushing you towards trees, the mountain. It says spirit or where the gods or goddesses reside. In ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of the 12 main gods and goddesses. In Tibet, pilgrims circumambulate Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. In Peru, pilgrims climb the ice-capped mountain Ascangate, I hope I'm saying that right, to receive the starlight and bring fire to the earth. The Holy Mountain invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. I feel like this is like utilizing the Mother's Day energy, or the spirit around Mother's Day being about the mother, the focus being on the Mother Earth. That's coming in. Margie, you need to go out and connect with nature. Okay. Let me finish this. Find a sacred altar where others came before you and have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Thank you, Ginger. I love you. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion until you see with clarity and perfection of all. The medicine that comes with this card. When the holy mountain shows up, it is time to be active. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountains, there are no obstacles. Only beauty and an unobstructed view of the entire earth. And there is no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment or climbing the holy mountain for climbing the holy mountain. You already have all the gear you need. So overcome any lethargy, indolence, laziness, as these are the real obstacles. So I think that's it, right? Yeah. I feel like you're really being steered towards nature. I feel like you're going to go out there and receive some downloads, some activations, some clarity. I really do. I'm going to do a confirmation with this Wild Reflections Tarot. It's a very earthy, very naturistic deck. So it fits. Definitely a need to connect with the earth, connect with nature. Some groundedness needs to happen. Utilize the energy that surrounds the flow, with Mother's Day being about self-care, recognizing the divine feminine, Mother Earth. Okay, don't freak out, okay, because everybody does when they see this card. It's the death card, okay? But the death card is not necessarily about death. Leela, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Okay, let me finish this. I see somebody saying sorry for a loss. That's going to throw me for a loop. Let me finish this. The death card is about endings and beginnings. This is ending old patterns of behavior and creating new beginnings, new patterns of behavior. So there's an avoidance behavior that's coming through in the energy. This could very well be avoiding your own feelings, your own needs, your own desires, your own taking actions that need to be taken. Procrastination is coming through for some reason. So like putting things off is coming through. I feel like you need to utilize maybe the fact that you're going to be separated from your children during this Mother's Day means that you can just fully put the focus on yourself. But I feel like you need to utilize this time, this energetic loop of that kind of happens right around now, which really just kind of highlights the divine feminine around the time of Mother's Day. It also highlights earth energy, grounded energy. And that's what's coming through for you, honey. So with the death, this is an ending of some old behaviors that are not serving your highest good anymore, and a rebirth of some new behaviors. I do feel like you're going to realize what those are by receiving that guidance through a reconnection to nature, divine feminine, Mother Earth. Okay, let me get you a starseed message. Thank you guys so much for your generous contributions. Thank you. Magnificence. I love this one. It says, you are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. So it's time to recognize your own magnificence, Miss Margie. I feel like you need to just do a little extra stuff for Miss Margie this year for Mother's Day. Yep. And you can do that with what I sent you. And that's all I'm going to say. I hope that helps you, dear. All right. Now, oh, hi, Pam. So happy to see you. Hi, Wild Wolf. I feel like I've missed. I feel like there's somebody I haven't greeted. Did somebody sneak in on me that I haven't greeted? I've said hello to everybody. It's Mexican pesos. Okay, thank you. I so appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's interesting. I don't know if you guys read my description today. That's something that I received in a download right before this live. And we all are on a growth path, right? We're all learning, we're all growing, we're all evolving, we're all ascending. And I am still subject to reprimand by spirit myself. And myself have to work through things that I don't understand and don't necessarily like. And one of the things that spirit wanted me to say, and I don't know why this is so awkward for me. Maybe you guys can explain it to me. But spirit wanted me to put in the description that I should suggest that maybe some people can, if they feel it in the moment, now that not doesn't stand for everybody, that some people may need to make a donation, even if it's 5 cents, 1 penny, just because it is an energetic exchange. If you come seeking health, seeking help, seeking guidance, seeking anything, and your intention is to come to for your betterment, and you're seeking for your highest good, and you're seeking and you genuinely are seeking, and you genuinely are receiving that, if you don't put something back, even if that putting something back is to pay it forward to someone else, okay, because that's good enough. If you don't do that, then the intention sits where it sits. There has to be a flow. So whatever you put out there into the flow comes back to you, is what I'm trying to say. If you don't put nothing out there, if you don't pay it forward, if you don't put nothing out there, it's not going to come back to you. And so I was kind of supposed to say that. But I also am fighting with that in my head because I don't like asking people to pay me. I feel bad because I'm struggling financially. I'm sure everyone else is too. And I don't want to take away from anyone. So I just want to help people. See how that can be an issue when you're someone who wants to help other people and you just feel like doing it and you don't want to gain anything from it. And then, I'm not practicing what I preach, right? So, okay. Dean says, with all the crystals you have, which one do you most desire to? With all the crystals that I have, which one do I most desire to have? Are you talking to me, Dean? This one. Of every single crystal I own, and I've got big ones out there, this is the one right here. This is the one I can't live without. So I would give away every single crystal I own for this. This has my son's ashes in it. And it's lapis. Honey, that's okay, Anishman. Anshuman. I'm a student. My bank doesn't allow super chat. That's okay. So what I ask for you to do, Anshuman, if you receive any guidance, if you receive any spiritual instruction that serves your highest good, pay that forward. Okay. In whatever way you can, pay that forward. And then you're participating to the flow and that will come back to you. Okay. That's what I'm asking. Yes. This is my favorite one, Dean. Hands down. Yes, blue lapis. All right, I'm going to pick a number. Thank you, Anshuman. That's perfect. That's perfect right there. Just sharing the channel. That's still contributing to the flow. You're hearing me. Love it. Okay, my phone went dark. All right, here we go, guys. 70. We've got Buckeye at 77. I think it's Buckeye. Ginger says you better be here next Sunday with us. Oh, you mean tomorrow? I'll be here tomorrow. I'm good. Tonight, I'm going. I have some really, excuse me. I have some really fun plans tonight I'm excited about. Pardon me. Next Sunday, the 11th, Oh, is that Mother's Day? Yes, I'm going to be hanging out with my bestie tonight. Anshuman, you need to pick a number, sweetheart, between 1 and 100. Put it in the chat. And I use a random number generator. So Buckeye. It's Miss Buckeye. Is Buckeye still here? 22. Miss Shirley. That's the same number she picks every time. It's Shirley? Okay. Okay, Shirley. It's my bestie. Bestie, do you have a specific question? Because I'm seeing musicians. I'm seeing musicians on a stage at night outside. Is the place we're going to tonight outside? You know what's in your energy right now, bestie? Is our plans. Our plans. Like, is it outside? Okay. I didn't know. Okay. Okay. What do I need to share with Miss Shirley in this here now moment to serve her highest good? What am I smelling? Cut grass. I'm smelling cut grass. Are you mowing your yard? Did you mow your yard today, bestie? I smell cut grass. Nine of Cups. This is your wishes and dreams coming true, bestie. This is you getting what you wanted today. Seriously, as simple as that sounds, this is something that you've been wanting to happen for a while, is to go out and listen to music and hang out with your friends. You haven't been able to do this in a while for whatever reason. You have, but not as much as you'd like. I'm picking up on some of your physical stuff right now, bestie. I don't know if you're having some indigestion, but I'm feeling kind of like a heartburn or a bubble in my tummy that came right when I tapped into your energy. But this is the Nine of Cups, which is wishes being granted, wishes coming true, getting what you want, the thing that's going to make you the happiest in this here now moment happening. So, bestie, that's what your reading is. Very simple today, but it is literally all that's in your energy right now. Let me give you, is it the COPD? That's what I'm feeling. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Kind of feels like a bubble. Okay, I love this for you, bestie. Your starseed card is abundance. It says, when your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. And that's so fitting for you. So fitting for you. Because all you are, you're one of those that overly helps people. She overly feeds people. She overly helps people. She gives until it hurts, quite literally. And I love your heart for that, bestie, but sometimes you overly do it. So be careful who you're loving on and who you're giving to and how much you're sacrificing of yourself right now. That's coming through as well. But you've got abundance coming your way. And I have a feeling that that's well on its way, and you already knew that. We've been talking about how things are kind of working out for everybody. So, yeah. You are Mama Bear. You are everybody's Mama Bear. She is everybody's Mama Bear. She always wants to feed everybody, overly feed everybody. Hi, Julie. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Yes, pick a number between 1 and 100. If somebody has already chose that number, then I'll ask you to pick again. Okay, bestie. Hold on one second. Okay, so this is something that I really can't quite speak on right now on a public forum, just because anybody can come here and there's a state investigation going on right now. Something about that. And somebody being in big trouble and getting found guilty. That's coming through the energy right now too. Some kind of resolution as far as that goes. Maybe not for me, but for you. Yeah. You know what I mean. So I do want to say one thing. I'd like to say this because I'm super, super proud of her. So my bestie has been really embracing changing things in her life for the betterment, and she has embraced using natural medicine as opposed to a lot of big pharma stuff. I got one of the main reasons why I started this channel was because years back I was diagnosed with MS, and over a period of years, as I became symptomatic, and then had moments of symptomatic and then not, because I have relapsing remitting MS, I collected all the way up to 14 medications. I was taking 14 medications a day, which were killing me. And I realized it. My guides told me, and I slowly came off all those medications. And I reintegrated natural medicine, crystal healing, and meditation, and natural, like, plant medicine as well. And my bestie is currently embracing all of that for the first time. And she has been treating herself by getting rid of the medicines that the doctors push, and she's been taking natural medicine. She's been using dandelions and the things that are here for that reason, because we have everything we need here already. She's using them, and it's working. It's working for her, and I love it so much that it's working. She has now been able to come off of multiple medications. Her test results are all coming back normal. There was a time when her test results were coming back so wacky every time, and they're all coming back normal. The doctors are like, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. So I love it. So it makes me so excited. It is literally the reason I'm here, the purpose for what I do. It's like the fire, the spark of the fire that keeps me going. Yay. You guys should be doing it too. There's too much. The doctors are taught to push those meds. Like, they're taught to push those at us. They're not really taught to heal us. They're taught to make, what is the words I'm using for? To make us into, what's the right word, spirit guides? Job security, income security. How else do I put it? Doctors are taught and trained to make patients out of us. As long as they can make a patient out of us, they can make money off of us. And as long as they can give us medications that comes with side effects or contraindications for other medications, and we come in with more side effects and more side effects for them to give us more medications and more medications for, then we are job security to them. And really, honestly, like, all the things we need to heal our body, it's already here on the planet. It is. We just have to have access to it, which has been taken away from us, unfortunately. So I recently got a book, and I have been learning so much from this book about natural healing. If you guys, like, I made a tonic the other day for my niece, my great niece, who suffers from, well, in my opinion, she's got some attention deficit. She's got some hormone imbalances where she just goes really fast in her mind and in her energy. She's just really fast. She's super hyperactive. And, they want to put the kids on Ritalin and all of that stuff, So let's try something natural first, right? I made a tonic out of 4 ingredients, all natural. Ashwagandha root, dried lavender, lemon balm, and what was the other one? Ginger, ground ginger. And you steep it in a tea, or you steep it in a simmer. You simmer it until it simmers down to a thicker substance, and then you strain it out, and you just take a teaspoon at a time. So I made her a thermos full, and my bestie told me last night that it's working. It's working. So it's natural, 100% natural. I told her, just add a little bit of honey to it and give it to her in a teaspoon. And it says you can have it. That book is amazing because it actually tells you how to dose and everything. And it says to give it to them up to 3 times a day, 100% natural. There's no caffeine, there's no stimulants, there's nothing bad in that. There's no side effects. And it's working for her. And that's just amazing. It makes me so happy. Let me see. What are you saying here, Sam? What is? It's in Crystal's TikTok, Bruce Kitty. I'm sorry. What did I miss? What is the book? I'll show you, Shell Rock. Give me one quick second. I'll go get it and show you because it's really important and I want you to see it. I think every household should own this book, you guys. I think every household should have this book or something like it in their household. This is called The Forgotten Home Apothecary. It's got 250 powerful remedies. The way that it's made, it's really cute how she set it up. So the lady that wrote this book cured herself of MS. So that right there will tell you why I chose this individual to follow. And there's quite a few out there. But the woman who wrote this book cured herself of MS. Okay. This is what it looks like. It looks like a little home apothecary. Look at that. So everything you can think of, this book. It's like a little medicine cabinet. Isn't that cute? 250 recipes. What I love about this is not only does it tell you where to source the ingredients, how to source the ingredients, because sometimes we think that we just go out and pick a plant. No, sometimes we need the roots. Sometimes all we need is the leaf. So that's important. It tells you how to source the plant, where to source the plant. It tells you how to make the thing. And it's very detailed and it is written for people who have a hard time understanding. Okay. I don't know. I want to say it's written for dummies. Okay. Everybody will understand that. You cannot mess up these remedies. You cannot mess up these recipes. If you do, it gives you the instructions and it's so easy. And then it gives you the dosing guides. A lot of times these books will teach you how to make these natural remedies, but it won't tell you how to do it correctly. So it tells you how to dose. But this is what it is. It's The Forgotten Home Apothecary. It's written by Nicole Appelane. She's a PhD. She's a real doctor, but she's a naturopath. This is her. If you're interested in it, it's actually on sale right now. And they keep threatening to ban it. And so I've done a couple of videos on my TikTok about this book and the threat that they keep threatening to ban it. But I already have it. They can't take it from me. I already have it. So if they do ban it, I've got it. And whatever I have, what's mine is yours. So if you're interested in buying this book, though, go to my TikTok, which I think the link to my TikTok is in my About section of my YouTube. It's Gizmo and Bruce Kitty's Mom is the name of my TikTok. And I've done several videos on this book. You can follow the link to get the sale. Otherwise, it's like $40 for the book, but I think it's on sale right now for like $20. So anyways, good book. I am telling you. So so far I've done a stinging nettle tonic, kidney tonic. It's called The Forgotten. It's hard to see it right here. This word right here is Forgotten Home Apothecary. 250 powerful remedies at your fingertips by Nicole Appelane. It's spelled Apelian, PhD. There is just so that you know, I learned this on TikTok. There is a phony version of this book being circulated. It's about maybe this big. Okay. It looks like this on the front, but it's small. It's a small one. And it's a copy. It doesn't have the correct information in it. So be careful. If you see this on sale for like $10 or $9 or $8, it's probably the phony one. So, but if you want to make sure that you get the right one, go find my thing and go through my link and you'll know it's the right one that way. And there will be no worry about it. But if you do not have the means to purchase the book and you are curious about any kind of natural remedies, or if you want to inquire, you can email me. crystalmedicine999@gmail.com, and I'll see if I can find a remedy for you that might work, and I'll just take pictures of it and send it to you. Because sometimes you can't buy the book, but you still need to know the remedies. All right, you guys, I'm going to pick one more. I'm going to do one more reading. It's 1:15. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Sam. You are so amazing. I hope you like what I sent you. I sent you a little something for being such an amazing mod. Okay, here we go. 94. 94. We got Ginger at 99. Is it Miss Ginger? You're going to do that for gout? Let me see what it's got for gout, Ginger. Let me see what it's got for gout. Just real quick. See. What? Okay, so they have it broken down into like cardiovascular, digestive. What? Wow, in Amazon, Mexico, it's $200. No, it's not that much here. That's crazy. In US, it is, I believe, regular price. It's $39.99. But it goes on. It went on a flash sale when I got it, and then. Okay, so I am a TikTok affiliate. So I work through TikTok. I sell things through TikTok, and here's how that works. So in the beginning, unless you have 5,000 followers, which I don't yet, unless you have 5,000 followers, they start you out on what's called a pilot program. So the pilot affiliate program, they only allow you to upload 5 marketable videos a week. That's it, 5. So if I have a ton of products I want to talk about, I can only market 5 of them, meaning people can order them through my link, 5 of them a week. I hate it that they do that. As soon as I hit 5K followers, that will unlock and I can upload as many. Like my daughter, she does 10 a day. I can upload as many as I want. The more videos, even if it's the same product you're uploading a video on over and over, it's still putting it out into the algorithm and giving people a chance to see it more and more and more, right? Well, anyways, I'm limited because I'm still in the pilot program. But what they do offer people in the pilot program is what's called a refundable sample. So if you want to represent something you see, which I love this, and I wanted to represent this, I only promote things I believe in. Everybody else on the TikTok shop, they're just promoting anything that comes across their pathway. Not me. I'm only going to promote things I believe in and that I think can help our planet. It's probably going to limit me, but I don't care. This was one I wanted to promote big time. This was one of the reasons I became a TikTok affiliate, so that I could promote this book. So you're able to, as a pilot person, I don't know what else to call it, you're able to purchase on a refundable sample. So you get it at a little bit of a discounted rate. And then if you make a certain amount of sales, they give you back your money. Whatever you spent on it, you get it refunded. So that's what a refundable sample is. I've had to invest in a lot of products at the beginning of this, trying to get my numbers up there, but I was able to get it a little bit cheaper because of that. But I think it's on sale right now for $20. So don't quote me though if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. That those sales come and go. The flash sales come and go, and I don't watch them real closely all the time. So, but yes, you want the legitimate one? This is the one. If something is to happen and we are to lose the ability to go to the doctor, lose the ability to get medication through a pharmacy, we've got to have something like that available to us. I'm sorry. I put it away without looking for gout. Let me real quickly, before I do your reading, let me real quickly see. So what would it be under? We've got nervous system, respiratory system. We've got cardiovascular, digestive. What exactly is gout? We've got detox, muscular health, auditory and visual, immune, skin and wounds, endocrine, personal care products, reproductive and urinary. Fungal? Would it be ginger? What exactly would it be under for gout? Gout, is that a nervous system thing? What is gout? Just gonna scan over it. It's arthritis? Oh, okay. There's lots for arthritis. Lots. You know what, Ginger? There's lots for arthritis. I obviously I suffer arthritis. So I can tell you right now there's lots. I will take a picture of every recipe in this book for arthritis and send it to you. And you can pick which recipe or recipes that you want to follow. Okay, Ginger, perfect. My little nephew gets it every time he overeats. Gout? Weird. I don't think I personally know anybody. Wait, yes, I do. I do know one person with gout. His name is Chris, and he's a musician, and he had to quit playing because of it. The Apothecary book is $112 in Canada through Amazon. Are you freaking kidding me? Margie, if you need any kind of a recipe, please just ask me and I'll send. There's no reason to spend that kind of money. I have it. It's right here. I'll share. Good grief. Wow, that's crazy about overeating causing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am asking to connect with Miss Margie's guides in this moment. What message do I need to share with Miss Margie for her highest good? What does Miss Margie need to hear in this moment for her highest good? Sorry, I am saying Margie. I do not mean Margie. I mean Ginger and my guides. My guides just showed me I'm saying the wrong name. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Ginger. My guides, they just showed me like flaming red hair. Oh, that's funny. Do you have flaming red hair, Ginger? I was just corrected. I'm being humbled. I said the wrong name. You do? Okay. I was just humbled. I was just corrected in my mind. I just got a full on picture of you being corrected because I was saying the wrong name. Okay. I'm seeing like all kinds of like little, oh, Hobby Lobby. Okay. I was going to say, I'm seeing all kinds of like little crafts or projects. If I didn't know better, I would think that it was like a kindergarten project. Okay. I love red hair too. I'm jealous too. No, Margie, I have not, but I haven't looked at them. I have been completely consumed with taking care of my mother-in-law for the last several days. When I'm there, first of all, she's got horrible reception, so I cannot go online. I can barely even check my emails. Barely. Unfortunately, I've been there for like the last 3 days, so. Dean says, I wish I had hair. Dean, my husband has long hair. He has lots of hair. He has a rock and roll guy's hair. Okay. Ginger, you got the crow. This is card 13, but that's a 4. 4 is home, family, structure, stability, roots. Okay. The crow. The crow is a collector. Energetically, it feels like the crow goes in. Okay, hold on one second. Oh, remembering, recognition, recall. Sorry. Okay, let me read what the I'm open, receptive, receive. I'm just trying to understand what I'm seeing. Some kind of loop, some kind of memories, some kind of recognition. Okay. Sounds like a acceleration, like some kind of a loud frequency of something that's winding. It sounds kind of like a wind. Wee. I'm hearing a vibration. I'm hearing some kind of a frequency. And it's accelerating. So some kind of a sound that starts out as a very low tone that reaches a high tone. I don't know if you're needing to hear a certain frequency. You're in need of a certain frequency alignment. Okay. Okay. I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, let's see. The crow. Here's your picture. This is actually really pretty. The essence of this message. Crow is the keeper of universal law, the law of truth. Crow reaches us to, or teaches us to walk our talk, to find congruence between who we say, who we are, and who we really know ourselves to be. This winged one insists that we speak truth, that we create truth instead of searching for it, and that we bring truth to every situation we find ourselves in. The invitation. When you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything you say becomes true. That's right. Your power to co-create with the truth in the universe is law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment. Let the truth set you free. So there may be some things, Ginger, that you are not admitting to yourself, or that's what it feels like energetically. This could be aspects of yourself that you need to be okay. This is, oh, you're overlooking some things that you need to work on within yourself. You're very self-critical. You tend to be self-critical, and you doubt yourself sometimes. You doubt your abilities. Okay. And talk to your guides about this. I feel like you're asking for signs about something specific right now. Maybe you're not seeing them, or they're not coming through in the way that you need them to, or you are resonating with. It feels like you're expecting something, or you've been asking for signs, or asking for some kind of spiritual communication, or asking for some kind of knowledge to come through to you, but you're not 100% open and receptive to receive. There's not a full alignment there. Some kind of a truth that needs to be unearthed for you that will bring that alignment. Okay, I'm going to go into the tarot and see if I can get more about that. What is this truth that needs to be revealed for Miss Ginger? Five of Swords, something that, a battle. It's an internal battle that you're having about something. Some kind of an internal battle, some kind of you're fighting with yourself about something, or arguing with yourself about something. It's like you're trying to weigh out pros and cons, and even though, like, your better judgment's telling you this is the way, but you're like, yeah, but then this person's not going to be happy, and then it's like that. It's like you're going against your better judgment, but you're doing it from a place of love. Like, you're doing it because you care, not because you're like, oh, I know this is good for me, but I'm just not going to do it. It's not that. It's more like, it probably would be better if I did it this way, but then this person would get hurt, and I would have to bear the guilt of that. And it's like that kind of a feeling coming through in the energies, honey. Okay. So what is the advice we need to give? What is the advice? Recognize the truth of the situation for your highest good. Oh, wow. Okay, Ace of Cups, this will be a new direction, a new relationship, a new take on something, something new, a new beginning. I want to say a pearl of wisdom just because of what's on the card. So new knowledge, a new pearl of wisdom. Okay, and then strength. So something's being made known to you about somebody or something that you're having a hard time kind of swallowing or grasping or accepting. You maybe want to believe something better of someone, or a decision someone made or something. You can't overlook. Okay, this is what Spirit's telling me to tell you. In choosing what you already know is the better route, or the better choice, or the better action for your highest good, you might have to step on a few toes. Okay. Please don't hold the energetic guilt or hold yourself accountable for having to do that. It's par for the course. That's what you have to do to get to be as to remain in alignment. So some people are not always going to be happy with everything we do. We can't please everybody. There's always going to be somebody mad in the mix. That's okay. Let them be mad. That's on them. That's for them to work out, not you. Don't worry about stepping on toes right now. That's what's coming through for you, honey. Don't worry about stepping on toes right now. Because right now it needs to be about you. The decisions you make, the choices you make need to be more about the betterment or the benefit of you. And I think with the new pearl of wisdom, what that is a new way of looking at it, a new way. Instead of finding joy in what you can do for others and making other people happy and bringing other people to their highest potential, instead of like validating yourself through that, yes, that's wonderful. It's amazing attribute that you have, but it is not the thing that's going to serve your ultimately serve your highest good. It's wonderful that you're willing to be self-sacrificing and put yourself last and everyone else first, but it's also harming you at the same time. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to give you a starseed card, and then I have a phone call coming through. I'm going to have that's my mother-in-law. So dang, I'm going to have to end this. Let me give you a last message. Ha. Okay, my friend. There you go. There's your validation. Truth. The words at the bottom of the card. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. That's so aligned with your reading. Thank you, Spirit Guides. All right. Okay, you guys. I'm going to have to go. Wild Wool says, dang phone, put it on my big TV, so I love the background. The sun is my favorite card in tarot. So yeah, that's what the sun tapestry is for. So you're so welcome, sweetheart. Okay, you guys. Hi, Willows. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for the donations. Those of you who did, I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all your hard work, Sam. You are the best moderator, the best there is. Thank you guys so much for trusting me with your energy. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow for our tarot class. We have class number 13 tomorrow. So what, let's see, what did we do? Justice. Oh, Justice was the last one. So Sacred Oracles. Okay. Thank you so much for the new people that came. You're so welcome to come back again. Like I said, this is the most amazing group of individuals. The vibration here in this chat is always super high, super loving, super unconditionally loving. And I promise you, if you are feeling low or you are in need of a vibrational lift, this is where you're going to come and get it. Everyone here is amazing. And I am so incredibly grateful for all of you. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Get out and enjoy the sunshine if you can. I'm going to go see what Mom needs. All right. Lifting you all in abundant divine love and light. Blessed be.